Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be talking about a Panerai Luminor, a GMT model in 44mm with a blue sunbrush dial. Reference number PAM 01033, or in other words, the PAM 1033. Right, we'll be going over the case, the dial, bezel, the crown functions, as well as the movement, and the leather strap. And I'll be giving you my thoughts on all of these features, including the wearing experience, toward the end of the video. Alright, so starting off, we have a 44mm case, entirely in stainless steel, from finger to thumb. That's the basic diameter. It's the sandwich style case is what they call it. Sort of like a cushion, rounded side sort of presentation here with the signature Panerai crown guard. When you're getting a Panerai, you certainly know what you're signing up for. This is a 44mm case. It's quite a large boy, right? Nice and thick as well. It also has all of this nice satin brush finishing on just about every single surface here for this case, including the lugs, right? So basically every single surface here is in fact a satin brush finish, no polishing here when it comes to the case. Now when it comes to the bezel, we have a nice domed bezel with a high polish on that bezel going all the way around, as you can see. Okay, and also heading onto the inner bezel, the inside of this bezel, sort of the rehaut sort of region, it's nice and satin brush finished in a circular pattern, sort of just going around this dial. Okay. Speaking of the dial, we have what is the blue sunbrushed with luminous Arabic numerals and hour marker dial. Okay, so taking a look at this in the dark, we can turn the lights out, and you can see that pretty much all of the elements on this dial are in fact illuminated, right? And I'm looking at my monitoring. It's not clipping my highlights, but it's actually sufficiently bright. So it's very, very usable, incredibly usable in low light situations, and the generosity from Panerai to put so much luminescence onto this dial, or actually on the entire surface underneath this blue dial, rather, really lends to the brightness that you can see, the extreme luminosity that you can see from this dial. It's not overpowering, but it's sufficient, beyond sufficient actually, for most situations. And with this sort of sunburst overall look, you can't really say no to that, with the sort of the antiquated sort of almost a reference to the radioactive nature of the early luminescent watches, the orange presentation of the luminescent regions of this watch. You have that sort of standing out in the foreground, despite it actually being physically in the background when compared to the blue field in the visual background, but physical foreground, if that makes any sense. It's all color theory, basically. All right, we also have the date aperture at the 3 o'clock. No need to magnify it. It's quite large in its own right, with the small seconds at the 9 o'clock. We also have a GMT hand. That's a 12-hour GMT hand. And when it comes to the functions of this watch, I can actually demonstrate how that works. But first, at the first position, well, actually, all Panerais have this nice lever here that is sort of like a security mechanism. So all you need to do, if you ever need to close it up, just make sure it's always up in this position, this locked position. So if you ever need to go diving, by the way, this has a 300-meter water resistance, so plenty of water resistance there. Extremely good for, you know, the Royal Italian Navy, for whom this was originally, or Panerai had originally made the watches for. Now, if you have this in the upright position, this will always keep the crown nice and watertight, so no issue there. Once you open the lever, you can then wind the watch at the default position, basically. All right, so if you're at a dead stop, about 20 to 30 full winds is all you need to get to the full power reserve. Pull it out to the first position there. All right, and you can actually move the hour hand, which allows for that GMT sort of sensibility, that movement. And this is how you, by extension, change the date as well. So just moving it forward past midnight will advance that date in that date aperture. All right. It will move 1 hour at a time, and it will keep the GMT hand nice and still. Okay, now in order to move the GMT hand and the minute hand, actually take a look at that seconds hand. If I pull out the crown all the way to the end, it actually resets that seconds hand back to 0, so you can then actually synchronize the minute hand, or actually set, excuse me, set the GMT hand precisely wherever it needs to go, whichever hour it happens to be. Again, it's a 12-hour GMT hand, and as you can see, it is moving at the same rate as with the local time hour hand. So keep that in mind when you're shopping around for GMT watches. This is a 12-hour GMT hand, so just simply place it wherever it needs to go. Let's say it's sometime after 8. Say it's 8:10, wherever I happen to be. All right, and you can actually set the minute hand to the nearest 5-minute mark. Just wait for the atomic clock to tick around, and there you go. You can start up that seconds hand with a nice flip of that lever on the right side next to the crown guard. All right, so what allows for all this to work is the automatic in-house made P9011 caliber made entirely by Panerai. You can see it through this exhibition case back. You have this nice winding rotor with all the balance bridges there. There we go. It's on that side. All right. You can see all the oscillations happening in there as well, with a nice overall finishing, nice and practical. Right, so it's not something that you would see from, say, Patek Philippe or even Audemars Piguet, but this, this is Panerai. They've made movements for quite a long time. All right, it has 13 3/4 lines. It's 6 millimeters thick with 31 jewels, with a glucidator balance and Inca Block anti-shock device. So that basically means it's pretty resistant to any sort of bumps. All right, so it can be taken out on sporting adventures. It has a vibration per hour rating of 28,800 vibrations per hour, or 4 hertz. It has a power reserve of up to 3 days, so 72 hours, with executed with 2 barrels. Right, and it also has a total of only 239 components for all of this, even with that reset seconds function. All right, so all of this working together, a very, very powerful little package you have here. Well, not all that little, it's 44 millimeters. Right, now taking a look at the strap here, nice framing element here. To match with the blue dial, we have this nice blue alligator leather strap with a nice beige stitching. All right, again going with that sort of complementary color scheme, that forward and background play here that's in the dial is also in this strap here, this alligator leather strap, starting out with large scales, moving down to smaller scales as you get to the end of the strap. Again, you also have stainless steel here for this Panerai buckle, all right, with a couple minor loops if you need them. Okay, and while we're here, I can actually try it on and give you my thoughts as to how it wears on the wrist. All right, now I always have issues with leather bracelets, leather straps, because, well, they're not always the easiest to open, or maybe I just don't have one to practice with all that much. But there we go. Trying it on the wrist now. I have a 7-inch wrist. Okay, 7 inches in circumference, rather, about 18 centimeters. Okay, so for me, this watch is actually rather large, and if you've watched my videos, at least on this channel, you'll note that I like the 36 millimeter watches. So 44, quite a large, thick boy on my wrist, but not too much of an issue because I do like how Panerai executes their sort of lug and bracelet system here, because plenty of space between the case and the bracelet there on both the 12 and 6 o'clock sides, and with the lug height above the wrist, it will certainly keep the wrist nice and vented. Okay, nice. It's not the best counterweight against the case here. Wow, would you like to focus? Okay, it's not the best counterweight against the case here, but the case is incredibly light for how big it is, right? It's almost like wearing a gigantic pillow on your wrist, and certainly feels nice and soft, especially with this leather strap on it. And also, in general, the color scheme here, nice dark blue. It's it's a bit more subtle in certain situations. If it's really bright outside, you can certainly see it very nicely, as you can see, depending on the angle, right? Depending on the angle of the light that you have, you can see that, you know, the value of that blue will change, right? But it's mostly shades, okay? And so this will go with just about anything that you can wear, because hey, who doesn't like blue? And with the complementary sort of orangey yellow color scheme here, really popping it out in front, sort of with that the visual presence of that luminescent backdrop, makes it for a very, very easy read, very distinguished look. All right, so enough of what I think. What do you guys think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below what you think about this Panerai Luminor GMT with a blue sunbrush dial, 44 millimeters, all right, with an alligator leather strap in blue with beige stitching. All right, let us know down in the comments below, and be sure to hit that like button if you learned anything from this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, visit our store, jazztime.com. Links in the description below. This one is actually still in production, so we can get one quite easily for you. All right, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.